easy kind of love.
Today I'm going to talk about how to go from invisible to irresistible in the music business. A little bit about me. I'm a mum of four. I'm an author, coach, wife of an artist, and mum of a singer and songwriter. I'm also head of business and talent at Breathe Music. We're an AI tech company and we use deep learning to actually track music wherever it's being played so that artists can be paid. I've worked for several major brands, training and developing teams globally, and I started my first business at 14 years old. So I've got two programs that I actually offer. One's Beauty X Confidence, which is it helps people go from invisible to irresistible in relationships and career, and the other one is Beauty X Confidence, which is helping people to get confident in business. So what I've done today is I've merged these two programs and my knowledge that I've gained within the music industry, and I've created 6 steps on how to become irresistible in the music business. So I started off, as I said, in my first business when I was 14, and I knew very early on what I wanted to do. I wanted to make people feel good and look good. So I set myself the task of actually getting a job in the hair salon. So back in the day, we didn't have Google, so I had to actually use something called the Yellow Pages. So I don't know if anyone remembers or knows the Yellow Pages, but it was a contact book, and I don't even know if it actually still exists, but it was a contact book with all the contacts. I had to literally phone all these salons in my hometown of Basingstoke, and I actually got turned down by all the salons except for one. One actually said yes, and they said that, oh, well, you can come, you can sweep the floor, you can make cups of tea and coffee, and you can wash hair, and it won't be paid, but you can actually earn tips. So I was like, okay, I'll do it. That's fine. Took the opportunity, and within 3 weeks of actually being there, I saw a gap. I saw some time between when I was washing hair and the client actually waiting for the hairdresser to actually do whatever they was going to do with the hair, cut the hair, blow dry the hair. So I actually offered to do nail paints and hand massages. So I made myself some extra cash. So by the time I was ready to actually do a full course in hair and beauty, I was already making money. I still went ahead and done the course. But one thing that I did learn was that if you set the goal and you really go for it, you can actually get somewhere. So I'm a big believer that if you know what you want, you can actually get what you want. So it's really, really important to actually know what it is you want in the first place.
A lot of it, fear. It's like sometimes you're trying to please too many people because you're an artist and you want everyone to like you and whatever. And that's like the biggest mistake like a lot of people can make, because you can't please everybody, like, you know. So you gotta find your audience and your people that will understand you for being you. And that's what really takes some time. Like a lot of artists don't know who the audience are. You know, they just make music and hope that somebody, but once you know this stuff, so I know, like, when I say certain things, it rubs some people off the wrong way, right? And I know at the same time, it motivates other people. So I'm only focused on the people it motivates. Yeah. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm not purposely trying to rub anyone in the wrong way. I'm just speaking how I normally speak, how I speak. Like I'm straight to the point, direct. So some people can't deal with that. Some people like to be, you know, have everything sugar coated for them and stuff. So I know I don't get along with people like that because I'm a direct, straight person, and so people who think like me love me for me, and people who don't think whatever they want to think about me, like, you know. But the worst thing I can do is not try and please other type of people because I want them to like me, when these people respect me for me being me, like, you know.
What we've done the last kind of year or so has been like big lumps of cash to venues, studios, rehearsal spaces to keep those places open during COVID. But we want to do, or I particularly want to do more and more with artists, helping artist development type of stuff, and helping people who want to it's helping people find a way into the industry. Even if you don't want to be an artist, if you want to work as a sound engineer or a promoter or work with a label, the whole kind of thing is like that whole ecosystem of getting everything there. I mean, none of it happens without the artists. If we haven't got people like you guys, then there's no need for venues, there's no need for any of the rest of it. But you've got to have all those different bits there. So I think like 80% of my role really is signposting people, I would say, in all honesty, is like people being able to come to me and say, look, I feel like I'm at a point where I need a label. I feel like I'm at a point where I need a manager, or I've got a song. How do I go about getting it on Spotify? Can you tell me how to do that? Can you tell me how to get, which of the funds that are available through all these different places would be best for me in the situation I'm in and where I'm at in my career and that sort of stuff. So is a lot of that. We actually partly fund one of the funds that PRS do, which is called the Momentum Music Fund, which Magnus has had back in the summer. It's open to all genres, but they've got all sorts of other funds as well. They've got earlier stage stuff, things like Women Make Music and the Open Fund, which are up to like $5,000 for, and that could be like doing your very first EP. It could be doing promotion stuff. It could be, hopefully when we're able to do it again, going out on tour and doing some work around that, maybe getting a better light show, getting, whatever it is you need to do around those things. So, look, I mean, I won't talk for too long. I'll stick my details in the chat. They're on Joff's thing as well. The other thing that we were talking about a bit earlier, but I know some people have come in since then, was I put together a monthly Spotify playlist for new tracks that have been released by Welsh artists or Welsh-based artists. Luke's been on there, Aleicia's been on there, Honest Poet's been on there. I don't think I've missed anyone else who's here and has been, but anybody who wants anything on it, again, send me a link to the Spotify link to the track, and I'll put you on there for the next one. April's is going out on the 16th, but we do them every month.
So everybody that's spoken today has touched on authenticity. For me, the biggest part of being an artist and being who I am is being me. So I feel like it's so important. The amount of times someone said to me, oh, maybe you shouldn't sing reggae because you won't make as much money. You should sing this or you should sing that. But I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So that I feel like that represents me. That's exactly who I am. Anyone I know in real life in here, Mags would even tell you, like, my culture is so important to me. So for me, I can't, just because I might make £10 extra, I'm not going to go and sing something else because I'm happy doing what I'm doing. So for me, authenticity is massive because people can always tell. I know I can watch an artist perform and they can talk about all these things they're doing or the things they've done that might not be like good things, like, I don't know, I've made $1 million and all this. And I know they haven't made $1 million. We can tell. We know it's not real. So I just think it's important just to be true to yourself because you'll gain the right audience and then they will grow with you. I just think that's really, really important. I just wanted to touch on that point. People always ask me, I've been lucky enough to do a lot of these mentor sessions and different guidance workshops and stuff through lockdown. People always ask me, but I don't know how to start. I haven't got this, I haven't got that, I haven't got this. The most important thing is start where you are. All you need to be able to start is your phone. That could be writing stuff that comes to your head to start either poems or songs or whatever you want to do. You're writing notes about your goals that you want to achieve. What are you going to create content? Are you going to create videos? Do you want to create top lines for songs you're going to write? Just things like that. It's really, you do need money in this industry. You do need to be able to get visuals and be able to promote your stuff, but you don't have to do that to start. All you literally need to do is to start is your phone.
Nice and easy kind of love.